You are watching News Brief with Kgov2. I'm April Thatcher. It's time to focus on the moon, quite literally. The Indiana University Kokomo Observatory, located at 105 East Rebecca Lane, will open its doors at midnight Tuesday, April 15th for a special viewing of a lunar eclipse. The total phase of the eclipse is expected to start at 3:07 a.m. and last 78 minutes. Free parking is available on campus. Kokomo High School will host the 2014 Howard County Free Physicals on Wednesday, May 14th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Kokomo High School. The free physicals are offered to male and female student athletes from Eastern, Kokomo, Northwestern, Taylor, Western, and St. Joan of Arc St. Patrick schools presently enrolled in the 8th through 11th grades that have an interest in participating in their respective high school athletic programs during the 2014-2015 school year. Last year, nearly 1,000 student athletes from Howard County took advantage of the free physicals. The Kokomo Downtown Farmers Market is getting ready to celebrate Opening Day. April 19th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. enjoy the entertainment provided by Rum Academy, dancers from the Red Vardo Arts, and local magician Obtuse. Don't forget to sign your little ones up for Sprouts Market Club, which is full of educational opportunities, enrichments, and rewards. Check it out on the corner of Mulberry and Washington Streets. Visit kokomofarmersmarket.com for up-to-date information. That's not the only change coming to downtown. Our wonderful downtown continues to grow in many ways, and soon we'll add entertainment to the list. The Laugh House Comedy Club is only part of what will be included in the newly renovated 113 East Sycamore Street building. Downtown will soon boast a pizzeria and a cigar bar as well. We took a sneak peek at First Friday. Let's take a look. We're here with Brandon Pitcher, Vice President of Fortune Companies in Kokomo. We're here on First Friday, which is Earth Day themed, and you want to tell us a little bit how that incorporates into our theme?
Yeah, I believe, with the work that we do, we focus a lot on, reused and repurposed material, including recycled material as well. So as you can tell with the materials in the bar behind you, this could be 80 to 100 years old. The material, the granite would be reused from buildings that got torn down. So some of these columns, some of these wood pieces, it would probably be 90% reused to build a lot of the things we do. And in the facility we're in now, which will, in about 6 to 8 weeks become a comedy club, stand-up comedy. It will be a pizzeria, a New York-style pizzeria, and a cigar bar in the basement. So it'll be you can see that the reuse of materials instead of landfilling them can become a very high value-added proposition when design and intelligent use of these materials is put into play.
That is fantastic. And when I came in here, I had no idea that this wasn't taken from an old building. It's just fantastic.
Right. I remember, when you walked in, you actually asked me where this whole bar system came from. As I told you, it was reusing materials, but the only section of the bar that was original is a very small piece that's right behind us. The rest of it we add on to with reused materials, which makes it, at the end, look like it was originally one bar to begin with. So you can take a lot of reused materials and create something very creative and very high quality that hopefully will last another 100 years.
Well, we know this is going to just be a beautiful place in downtown Kokomo, but let's hear a little more about, what's coming and what people can expect, who to see, what to do.
Downtown or
no,
the whole event?
Right here, where we are.
I can only speak to what I've been told, and so we've been working with the comedy club owner, and what he's saying that the people that are booked so far would be himself, Mike Gardner, of course, the local comedian that's been done very well. Steve-O, which has some huge popularity and around the nation. Tim Meadows, very good comedian, which I've seen as well. Jamie Kennedy. Which a lot of people know who he is, Donnie Baker and Josh Blue. So I think for Kokomo, this can kind of change the dynamics of entertainment, especially in the downtown area. So I think it's a little exciting, not just a little, but very exciting for our community to do these type of things, and hopefully, if we all rally around it and make it successful, you're only going to see more and more of this as time goes on, and Kokomo could potentially be one of the cooler, and more hipper downtowns, that we have in Indiana if we continue the progress that we've had in the last few years.
Great. Thank you for talking to me and sharing about this awesome change in downtown. I keep your eyes open because there is a lot going on in downtown, and it's a wonderful place to be. Speaking of First Friday, we visited Kokomo Toys and Collectibles and met with Indiana's own Cowboy Bob, one of my favorite childhood memories. Hi, we're here in Kokomo Toys and Collectibles with Cowboy Bob.
What a fun place.
It is a fun place.
Oh my gosh. I hadn't been back to Kokomo in years and years and years, and I couldn't believe when Todd Jordan contacted me and said, hey, I got a toy store in Kokomo, and would you come up for First Friday? And how could I say no? I mean, like this button says, I'm not old, I'm a recycled teenager. I'm right at home in this place. What a hoot.
Well, even First Friday's theme is all about recycling, so
that's good.
Perfect.
That's wonderful. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, I used to spend a lot of time back in the 70s and early 80s here in Kokomo, coming up here, IBEW for
right.
programs at Easter time, and what fond memories I have of this community. And I want to make sure everybody knows, whenever I came up to Kokomo, especially to IBEW, I always drove my Chevy. I just want to make that clear, okay? Okay.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm Bob, and you're?
I'm April.
April. I know. Did they name the month after you? I tell you what, you're prettier than this weather's been, I can tell you that. So maybe it'll follow suit. But, hey, thanks for taking the time to come over and visit with me.
Well, thanks for speaking with us.
Sure. My pleasure.
Kokomo Toys is full of childhood memories,
Yeah.
and right here we're experiencing it for real.
Yeah.
One of my childhood heroes
Well,
right here.
thank you. Well, of course, I was on TV for 21 some odd years. Some a little odder than others. So I'm just well, I'd say I'm a ham, but I'm not sure. Would you call me a ham? I don't think.
I don't think you look like a ham.
A ham can be cured, and there's no hope for me. But no, I loved being here tonight, and I really am looking forward to meeting a whole bunch of nice folks.
Well, I'm sure
all the 40-somethings that were little kids watching my show, eating their cheese sandwich and their bowl of tomato soup and their chocola beverage. You don't remember any of that.
I'm not in my 40s.
But I will tell you this. One thing I always said at the end of the show was, don't forget to take your nap. Okay? So don't forget to take your nap tomorrow, like a good girl.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Love you guys.
The November 2013 tornado's impact is still being felt in the hardest hit areas of our community. If you have been affected, you may still receive assistance from the Red Cross. There is some funding to cover insurance deductible costs, repair costs, and relocation expenses. Please call the Red Cross at 765-233-2392, where you may leave a message. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month. According to the National Children's Alliance, in 1983, Congress declared April to be National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Since that time, communities across the country have taken the opportunity to raise awareness of issues surrounding child maltreatment and abuse through proclamations, ceremonies, educational forums, tributes, and candlelight vigils. April is a time to look back, to acknowledge the children who have suffered and the losses sustained throughout our communities because of that suffering. But it is also a time to look forward, most of all, to a time when children no longer have to live in fear. Until that time comes, Howard County is in need of qualified foster parents. If you would like more information, you may attend a meeting led by foster care specialists from the Howard County DCS office. Foster parent responsibilities will be discussed as well as the licensing process, including home study. In addition, a former foster parent will be on hand to answer questions. A willingness to step up and help a child in need is the most important prerequisite for becoming a foster parent. The April 12th informational meetings will take place at the Howard County DCS office at 217 East Southway Boulevard in Kokomo on the second floor. 30-minute meetings will begin at 10 a.m., 10:45 a.m., and 11:30 a.m. And now for your local 5-day forecast. Your 5-day forecast for the week of April 9th through the 13th. Wednesday looks like a great spring day, sunny with a high of 59 and a low of 44. Thursday, a few showers and windy, watch out for high water, and a high of 70 and a low of 42. Your Friday forecast calls for a partly cloudy sky with a high of 67 and a low of 43. Saturday, another partly cloudy day with a high of 73 and a low of 57. Sunday, scattered thunderstorms with a potential for severe weather with a high of 71 and low of 53. Thank you for watching News Brief. For Kgov2, I'm April Thatcher. And now for your community calendar.